They are not good for our country. It's no wonder Joe Biden and his thugs are so desperate to stop us. They know that we are the only ones who can stop them. They know that. You know, we did it in 2016. Remember that beautiful night in 2016 where they had Florida locked? It was going to be, and then all of a sudden at about 9:01, Donald Trump has won the state of Florida. Ooh, that was bad. And they go up the whole thing, then they go, Donald Trump. Then we win Alabama, we win this. Donald Trump has won the state of Georgia by a lot. I think we did much better the second time with Georgia, by the way. But Donald Trump has won the state of Georgia. Donald Trump has won the state of South Carolina by a lot. Donald Trump has won the state of North Carolina. We ran that coast up and far, and they kept saying, they said, you know, with North Carolina, they said, don't worry about it. That's our fire stop. That's our state. He can't win that one. And then they go, this was a whole big thing for an hour. They were saying, the stop is North Carolina. Donald Trump has won the state. And they're like having heart attacks. Oh, those people. Remember the crazy woman in the convention center with the hair and the glasses and the bonnet? And she's screaming, that poor woman. And she's screaming. You know what she's screaming for? She wants continued failure in our country. All of their attacks and all of these corrupt persecutions that they're doing are only happening because I am running for president and leading big in the polls and won a presidential race that we weren't supposed to win. You know, they all said, it's funny, I came here and I came to 4 or 5 other states in the last couple of days, and we were having rallies, 45, 50,000 people. And then I'd leave and I kept hearing how we were going to lose. And how come we're going to lose? With Hillary, she'd come, she'd have like 300 people show up. With Joe, he'd come, he couldn't fill the circle. You know? Remember the 8 circles? Good contractor. Those circles are beautiful. I want to find out who is the contractor. They were beautiful circles. But they had 8 circles, and they had to put the fake news in those circles because they couldn't fill them up. And then I'd have 48, 50,000 people at these rallies, and I say, why are we going to lose? And we ended up winning Michigan. Remember? That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And Wisconsin, we won Wisconsin, we won Pennsylvania, we won it all. In the latest morning console poll, and we're doing much better now than we ever did. Actually, as you know, we did much better in 2020 than we did in 2016. We got millions and millions of more votes, Pete. Millions and millions of more votes. We got votes like nobody thought possible, but the election was rigged. It's just one of those things. But we're not going to let them rig it this time, that I can tell you. In the latest morning console poll, we're at 80% in the Republican Party, and in the new 80%. And in the new Fox poll, which tends to be not such a good poll, we're beating Biden substantially here in Michigan, like by a lot. And we're winning a historic 25% of the African-American vote in this state. Nice, nice. By the way, the biggest change, we're doing phenomenally with the African-American voters. Remember, criminal justice reform, helping their colleges and universities out like nobody ever did before. That was a big thing. All of the things we did, opportunity zones with Tim Scott. Tim Scott had this incredible idea for opportunity. It's one of the best economic development programs ever in the history of our country. Nobody talks about it. But we did a lot, and the African-American population understands it. The black population understands it. And with Hispanic, the same thing. We're doing numbers that are 30, 40, 50% higher than they ever heard of before. We're winning places along the border that no Republicans ever won before. We're like a new party in a lot of ways. So we're getting the workers, we're getting